And I'm not talking about the scammers, the drug dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
Well, actually...
And I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked, cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times just to by my side. This one's for the grind, I knew it would happen, just had the strength in my mind. To the videos, they thought I was a black guy. That's hard to get over. I'm foreign in this world, but I'm fully devoted. I don't take it for granted that the door's been open. I knew I was different, I knew I was chosen. A breadwinner, but I'm soft-spoken. Authentic like a 5950 and there's no cap. Let's have a toast to that. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the They done baptized the bad guy. Still don't follow religion. The fabric's not average. The cotton's Egyptian. 500 for the shoes, come dirty, but the European. Less is more and less is the bank. Up the score, I pull up from Trey. From the tray, I'm ballin' like Trey. Do what I can, I do what you can't. I wrote this 30,000 feet up. 10 toes, stay G'd up. I'm tryna get that type of wealth, like a house on the hills, can't see us. Say the money still me up. Stay humble, stay teed up. I don't tell you how to live, so don't hit me with no weak stuff. And if you know the deal, then you know the deal. If it's real, then you know.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This your man Marcus A. Brown, and I'm here to tell y'all that I just got done with my first consultation with the brother Andre of Love Crossing Borders. I just wanted to give him his praises. I need y'all to do two things if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel, Love Crossing Borders. Also, if you are going to Colombia, if you're thinking of going anywhere, traveling internationally, please consider booking a consultation with the OG Andre of Love Crossing Borders. You will not be disappointed. I'm a fan of the channel, so I booked a 2-hour session just to show support, just to show love and say what's up. He provided a wealth of information, way more than I was even expected. He has an excellent presentation. So I just wanted to let y'all know you will not be disappointed. Book the consultation, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Dre, man, I appreciate you. I will be out in Colombia, and I look forward to linking up with you. And y'all, get in tune with him if you haven't already. Tell him MAB sent you. Peace.
Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real.
Where are all the black men? And I'm not talking about the scammers, the drug dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
Well, actually...
Time for us to hit the round two. We know how this thing works. They can't, like my brother just said, they can't keep them Detroit boys down.
You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
Just don't play with us. You know how we do. You know how we get in the D. Shout out to all you guys that are here. Shout out to my man T-Mac in the building right out the gate. Appreciate you, brother, for being here. We're going to finish off our video. This is going to let a few minutes for guys to come back over here. And once again, we're talking about why you letting her come back in? Why you letting her come back into your life like that? Yes, sir. We are back. We are back. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys being here. We got 12 people in the building. Let's continue on with the video. We got quite a bit to go through anyway. Let's continue on. Let me move this out of the way. And shout out to all you guys that are here that are showing up. Let me see if I can put let's see. Did I remove the background? Let me scroll down and get us a background. There we go. We can use that background. Let's have fun. We're going to use that background right there. That's too busy. Let's just keep our basic. Let's keep our basic background. That was just too busy. All right, let me pull the video up. And we can get started, gentlemen. We can get started.
I have talked to so many men
Okay, let's move this right. We're about right here. Here. Okay, well, let's go back to about right here. Okay, let's go from there.
Victimize themselves. What they'll say is, instead of saying, you know what, I cheated, it was wrong, it was dishonest of me, it was betrayal, and I'll never do it again, what you will hear is, well, I cheated because I had to. He wasn't giving me what I needed and what I deserved as a woman. And all the other women will, jump right in and, be victims and victimize her, saying, oh, you poor thing. He should have treated you better. You take care of his kids and you do this and you do that. And he should have appreciated you more and you wouldn't have had to go screw another man. But it's really quite scary how they do that. But they're never remorseful and they always shift the blame.
I was in college at the time. I was in my room chilling, watching movies and shit. She came crying. So I'm like, why are you crying? She's like, I did something bad. I'm like, just talk about it. Calm down. What'd you do? You remember Marcus? Yeah, that you says pretty much can walk on water like Jesus Christ. Yes, I remember him. He was over at my house. I'm like, okay. He had took a shower. I'm like, okay. He's walking around in boxes with a boner. I'm like, okay. Yeah, he got in the bed with me and we were just, just sitting around not doing nothing. Then I saw him. He was kind of cute. I hopped on straddle. I started biting his neck and sucking on it. I'm so sorry. I'm like, I would have.
Because once I know you're willing to violate me on a certain level, I'm done. I believe in zombies. It's a lot of people walking around, but they dead to me. Shout out Easy to Block Captain.
Saying all this shit, she bawling her eyes out. I'm looking at her. I'm going through my head like, okay, she's telling me all this shit, but I'm not getting mad. I'm not getting upset. I'm not getting angry. I'm just thinking, what is my next step after you're telling me all this? She's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing.
Part 2.
If she wasn't up, what makes you think that she wouldn't already be taken up by now? You think that she 30, 40, 50 years old and every single guy that ever came across her just missed out on a great thing?
Don't let that slide by what Anton just said. Don't let that slide by what Anton just said. He said that if the woman that you're with, no matter what country, I'll put it no matter what country, why do you think that if she's such a great catch to you, why did no other dudes in her home country notice that she was such a great catch? Let's say she only had 4 boyfriends. How come none of them saw her as a great catch, but you got off the plane and you treating her like she's a great catch? How come, let's say she's been with 10, 15 dudes. 15 dudes didn't see that she was a great catch in her own country, in her own language? That's what Anton is trying to say. Yes, sir. Abdullah, back to regularly scheduled programming.
Come on, y'all. Can we really have a real conversation? Every single guy through her entire existence on the face of this earth, they just fumbled. They didn't know what they missed out on. Everybody was crazy. And you the one that discovered the diamond that's been visible for the whole world. She on social media. She had all of the hot spots. She making herself available. And you the one that just discovered her, even though she had children by 3 different dudes. All of them didn't want her. Her daddy don't want her. Her mama's disgusted at her. Her grandmothers keep trying to hold her accountable. She done busted down for God knows how many different guys. And you think that she was just hiding in plain sight and God put a veil over every guy's eyes that passed over her before he got to her. And then y'all let these simp coaches, man, listen, it's okay to get with that woman. You just missing out on a good thing. And how come everybody else before me didn't see it?
Days ago, and we're already deciding to call it quits. I was out of town working. I told her when I was coming home, and I came home, and there was another car in the driveway. I go into the bedroom, and my wife is laying in the bed with a couple. It was a man and a woman. So
this man go home a man.
I started throwing a fit. They started talking about how she's been their girlfriend for 2 years.
So your wife been living a swinger life for 2 years. 2 years, your wife has been a swinger for a couple. Your wife eating his booty and her booty, sucking her clit and his slong. They just got your wife juices, just sharing your wife. Your wife so bold with it, she done brought it to the house. She not even sneaking around no more. She so bold, she taking it to the house. Come on over, guys. Oh, forget my husband. Ain't no more sneaking to the hotel rooms. Ain't no more motels. Ain't no more going over to their house. You ain't at the swinger spot no more. She bringing it to the house. I don't feel like driving tonight. She done brought it to the house. My husband out of town. She brought it to the house. Like I said, he running up in her, and then my man sliding and doing a double dutch in your wife.
So it's like, I've never heard of any of this. And then she decided that she didn't want to be with me anymore. And even though it's only been 14 days, we're looking into getting an annulment, a divorce. I don't even know how it works. We've only been married.
Wait a minute, pause. I just caught this. They were married only 2 weeks. She been getting ran up in for 2 years. She knew when she was with that man that she was with that couple. Instead of letting him join in the reindeer games like Rudolph, to where my man can have some fun with the other dude's wife, his fiance for 2 years. Just think about it. Long before you even consider asking a woman to marry you, she getting ran through. Y'all all at dinner, you kissing, caressing. You excited that one day you're going to buy this ring for this chick. You get on one knee. The whole time you got on one knee. She knew that the next night she was going to be getting ran through. While you was at the bachelor party, she was throwing her own bachelorette party. These people were getting wedding invitations. You think them people weren't coming to that wedding? You think that couple was not going to be coming to that wedding? Or were not there at the wedding? They watched her walk across that aisle with you 2 weeks ago. And in less than 2 weeks, you are so much of a simp in her eyes, not in my eyes, but in her eyes, that she brought women in a woman and a man to your bed where you sleep and fart. I said, where you sleep and you fart. Brought a man to your bed. So he can bust on your wife's face and on his own wife's face. Man. Coming to the house with something like that would be drama. All them will be jumping out of windows. Facts. They didn't even jump out the windows. They just were looking at him like, huh? Oh, you home? Can we finish? No respect, dude. When a woman ain't got no respect for you, man, they show it, bro.
For 2 weeks. But I wanted to actually stick it out, but I just want an apology. You know, I want
nigga,
you to acknowledge that you're wrong. You've been in a relationship with these people for 2 years and I don't even know them, and they're in my house and I'm away on work. You don't have a job, so you have the time to do these kinds of things. And it's like, for you to have the nerve to say you want to no longer be with me, it just makes no sense, because I'm the one that should be looking to forgive you, but I don't even know how this works. Or
this brother ended up having to flip the script on him. Sister flipped the script on him. She found her simp. Dude, first of all, I would have never went on TikTok with my business like that. You guys know a lot about me and Andrea, but there's a lot about me and Andrea you guys don't hear. It ain't none of your business. It's the same thing with your relationship. Some things is my business to celebrate great moments that you have with your woman, but there are things that ain't none of my business with you and your woman. When these dudes be going on here telling too much business, man, sometimes you simp in silence. You know, simp in silence. Don't let the world know that you simping. Simp in silence.
Or I don't have anybody to talk to about it. That's the only reason I'm even saying anything on here, because I literally don't even know what to do.
What you mean you don't know what to do?
Yeah, it looks like after 14 days, our relationship is pretty much over.
You should be happy.
2025 is already the worst year of my life. Y'all know I came home and I caught my wife in bed with a couple. We going through all this divorce stuff, and now a few months later, she finally called me today. And I was hoping like some kind of good news was going to come about, but she called me just to tell me that she's pregnant and the baby's supposed to be mine. So of course I'm like, how you know the baby mine? And then she's saying, because of the timing lineup. But I'm like, you've been sleeping with a whole other couple for 2 years. How you know it ain't that couple baby? She's like, I know what she was. I know. And she making this big deal. And now she's saying she finally want to talk and she need to figure out what we going to do and all this. And I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, but I'm not helping you take care of no fucking baby. I don't care if it's mine. I don't care if it's not. That's you and that couple baby as far as I'm concerned. I promise on everything, I'm not helping you take care of that baby. I'm not sending no money. I don't never want to meet this baby ever in my life. That baby just reminds me of all the bullshit that you didn't put me through. And then you didn't want to be with me in the long run. And then all of a sudden you want to call me and talk about a baby mine. I don't believe that shit. And even if it is, I promise I'm not helping take care of that baby. I do not care. That's you and that couple baby. That is not my baby. I got my own kid to take care of. I'm not finna help you. I don't care. I'm not doing that. You have ruined my fucking life. Between you and Derek Jackson, y'all have helped ruin my damn life. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm not helping you take care of that baby. You need to get rid of that fucking baby if you ask me. But I'm not helping you take care of it. I don't care.
The games that y'all play.
The games that men
The
play.
games y'all
But
play.
honestly though, like I be feeling like once a woman cheats, the only time that I be feeling like she be regretting is if the sex is horrible.
So I cheated. I cheated, guys. I just went onto Facebook for like 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. I was seeing all the notifications and I was having a serious case of FOMO. It was a low point in my life. Never again. I promise, TikTok. Never again.
Ellie.
I've got to go home, David.
To the complete stranger sleeping in the bed?
I never should have said that.
Listen, you deserve to be with a man who appreciates you.
I need it tonight. But that should have never happened. My car is here. Good night, David. David. Hey.
Wow, I just left the meeting across the street and I thought to myself, she looks like Ellie. You look great.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. About that night, I apologize.
No, it's totally fine. You don't need to apologize. It was late. We both had too much to drink. It should have never happened.
Yeah.
Facts,
I thought you
T-Mac.
might be angry or something, you know?
Why? Why would I be angry? I'm fine.
Well, you haven't returned my phone calls.
Did I not tell y'all the boy toys still be creeping around? Did I not just say that?
Hold on a minute.
Sorry, sir.
How about we grab a coffee and talk? My treat.
I actually just had a coffee, but thanks.
Okay, just talk then. I've got an hour before my next meeting, and I want to hear all about your new firm.
I can't, David. I am married. It's not okay.
I said, wait a goddamn minute. Hey, are you moving or not?
What I tell y'all about the boy toy? What did I tell y'all about them boy toys? Some of them dudes be in their feelings. They be in love with y'all wives, man. Them dudes be in love with y'all girlfriends. Like love.
I get it. But things don't have to be awkward between us. I just want you to know I'm here for you.
I appreciate that, David. Take care.
Use that man, now she cold-hearted. She used that man for one night, now she cold-hearted. But he's the simp. She told him it was just like Luther, only for one night. All she wanted was one thing. I want sex in the kitchen, over by the stove. She wanted batter for the rose. She wanted. We'll be making love like the restaurant was closed. That's all she wanted. That's all she wanted. Here you go. You all like this. I'm not meant to live alone. No. And now he looking like this. This how he looking right now. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? The mistakes that you guys are making, man. The life of a boy toy. It ain't for everybody. I feel you. I've been watching.
I'm gonna show you. I got nah, because I went to the fucking doctors today, and I'm gonna show you what the fuck they said. I'm gonna show you what the fuck they said, man.
You got COVID?
She knew that she gave him what she gave him.
You got HIV, bro?
Yeah, I probably got it from fucking you.
You know you didn't get it from me.
Why I didn't? You the only person I'm fucking.
You're lying.
You the only person I'm fucking, so who else I'm gonna get it from?
Oh, shoot.
Who the fuck I'm gonna get it from? Besides you.
Nah, he telling the truth. You can hear in his voice. He telling the truth. That's the only chick that he messing with. That's the only chick that he messing with. And you could tell by his voice, his demeanor, he's sick. Like, he's sick. Like, that's one of them things, like, we only know a small few people that could come back from that, like Magic Johnson or something. You feel me? Like, and
The reason why I blame men for why women cheat, and I'll always say it's your man's fault, and you guys get really upset with me and be like, no, she's got no morals, she's got no morals. That same woman is very loyal to somebody else in her life, and she will be. She's just not loyal to you. Women that are dealing with men that are too passive, that are the most disloyal. It's the women that are dealing with the nice guy. It's the women that are dealing with a man that can't set boundaries. A man that comes to me who's been cheated on, he will tell me, I never stopped her from doing anything. I allowed her to go on holidays whenever she wanted. I allowed her to come home whenever she wanted. She could post whatever she wanted on Instagram, and she still cheated on me. And I say to them, duh. And it's because men haven't understood the psychology of women. Yes, we say we want freedom, but really we need boundaries. And when we don't have any, what will happen is you'll attract women that want complete and utter freedom. Women who want freedom don't want commitment, they don't want compromise, and they don't want to be loyal to their partner.
So before I get into my rant, I just want you guys to understand that I don't condone cheating, whether it's men cheating or women cheating. I've always stood by that, and I think it's absolutely disgusting. I'm not going to disagree with her completely because she does have a fair point. The reason why I'm saying that is because the reason why men do a lot of the dumb stuff they do is because women enable them. People like to say, oh, men cheat, men this and that, but who keeps taking them back? You guys. The more you stop taking these dumb men back, the more they're going to stop doing it and realizing who's going to take us. And the moment women stand together and stop pretending they're girls, I guarantee you there wouldn't be cheating. Because if a girl actually respected a man in a relationship, there wouldn't be that. But that's not going to happen, is it? So let's get to the point. My biggest thing is with this type of stuff, no one should have to sit over you like you're a child and tell you what to do and how to do things. Y'all women want to act grown until it's time to be grown. Cheating is such a childish thing to me. I don't have to have a man tell me, hey, call me at this time. If you go out, do this and that. I already know what to do. I already know I got a man alone. I already know if I'm hanging out with my friends and they want to go, some of my friends are single. They want to go with some other guys. I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to call my man to come pick me up. I'm not doing single activities. Nobody had to implement these things in my mind. I already know not to do these things because I'm not a cheater. I wouldn't want to be cheated on, and I don't want nobody to run me and hurt me, so I would never do that to somebody else. This is something I never want to have a partner experience while being with me. I might have my ways, y'all. We're all toxic or have certain things that we come with. I might have a mouth on me, but I will never cheat on you. This to me only enables women. I think women need to lock it up and start being a little bit better. There's nothing wrong with wanting attention and being beautiful and stuff like that, but y'all sometimes take shit way too fucking far. If you're going to be a person who's running amok in a relationship, keep your little ass single. And then here's my thing. Men, have a backbone. Stop dating women. Oh, you're not my dad. I'm not getting led by you. Why are you still with her? The moment a woman shows you and tells you you cannot lead her, what are you doing? And she doesn't want to be led by you. And you guys will still actively date these women. And a lot of the times, I'm not trying to be rude. Let's be real here. 75% of women initiate divorces. But why are you guys marrying women who aren't even into you? Why are you guys marrying women who don't even see you as a future potential husband? They're just using you for money or because they're bored or whatever. And some women will marry you guys and they're not even into you. I'm not saying this to be rude or disrespectful, but it's like a pattern I keep seeing. I know some men don't always have the same opportunities as women to like date and, have access and stuff. But don't let that make you be with any woman because you're lonely. Don't let that make you just hop into any woman's arms because like I said, there's nothing worse than being with a woman who's constantly cheating. You're going to lose your mental sanity being with a woman like this. I wish there was more videos correcting people who cheated than videos going, well, this is what, no. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when men cheat, nobody goes, well, why did he cheat? So why the hell when y'all cheat, we're going to try to dissect? No, fuck that. You're grown. You're an adult. Keep your legs closed. I don't care if this is aggressive. Oh, you want a cookie? You're a mama, whatever. Cool. I'm trying to give you advice to help you in your relationship. What is the point of being in one if your legs are going to be spread for everybody? And then the worst part about it, y'all be cheating for the free? Selling your pee-pee for the free? Letting guys cream up in you for the free? That's crazy. Like I said, I wish that men and women would just get to a point where we would just stop leaving people alone who would cheat. The moment somebody cheats on you, leave them alone. Stop dealing with them. There's no explanation. We don't need to know why and all that. My biggest thing is, when did you do it? While it was with me? Cool. Get yourself and you could go. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to belittle you. Nothing. I don't care. You belittled yourself when you opened your crummy legs. That told me you have no self-esteem. You don't like yourself. And you're the worst person on earth. And you got no loyalty. And guess what? You wouldn't be my future baby. If I was a guy, you wouldn't be my future wife. You wouldn't be my future mother's child. Nothing. I wouldn't want you. So start getting disgusted by these things. The more and more men and women lock it down and care about themselves, I wouldn't want a woman bringing me back anything either. Like I said, y'all, I stand for men and women being good people. Why are we actively cheating on people when we're grown? Yeah, I just don't like the way it's a big double standard. Women will get crucified. Men will get crucified for cheating. But now you watch videos like this and we're gonna, oh, well, why did she? I don't give a fuck why she cheated. Guys, one of the biggest things with me is I do not respect cheaters. I don't think you understand. I don't respect it. What made you do that? What made you think out of all the decisions you could have made, that's what you're going to do? Oh, my relationship's in shambles. I was going through stuff. And you couldn't come closer to your partner? Why did you pick somebody you couldn't get closer to? Exactly the way your brain's all fogged up and confused. That's how I feel listening to this. So me personally, I wish that some psychologists like this lady, no hate to her, she's a beautiful woman. I do like some of her takes, but I feel like this is so enabling. It really is enabling. We need to get to a point where we start correcting people and stop doing this, because all it's doing is teaching women to keep doing stuff like this and that it's okay. You know what I mean? And like I said, cheaters know who to cheat on. Seriously, y'all. They know who to cheat on. They know you're going to take them back. That's why she was saying that. There's weak men out here who let women run them. That's what we call a simp. And there's men or women who let men run them. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, y'all, there's no point of being with people like this. Especially, man, if you're young, you're wasting your youth being with somebody who's cheating on you. I'm sorry, y'all. I would rather be with somebody who actually loves me than force a relationship that's just not going to work. Like I said, y'all, I just cannot stand the fact that this video came out this way. I'm not trying to be like aggressive or mean or nothing, but I just don't like cheating. No one can ever sit me down and get me to understand that perspective. I don't give a shit. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, because like I said, I've had talk to wigs. I have a mouth on me. I've definitely not been the best person or best partner, but I've never cheated, and I'm not going to cheat. I feel like cheating is so dumb. I will just tell you, I'm not into you anymore. I'm not feeling this. You're not going to force me and hold me down by shackles. I'm also very secure with myself enough to know when somebody's not for me. If I'm not feeling something, I would never lead somebody on, because again, I look within and say, Taylor, would you want this done to you? No, I wouldn't. So I'm going to drop you. And if you feel that caliente in your pee-pee where, oh my God, I need somebody to fuck. Maybe we should get out of relationships. Maybe we need to work on that Jezebel spirit and close that mouth and put a shackle on that pee-pee, because literally you can't control it. Y'all want to say men are loose with their stuff, but y'all are just as loose. Let's not act like OF isn't ran by a whole bunch of women. Let's not act like the main people that are doing OF and all the thirst traps and stuff aren't women. Let's really be real here. Let's not say men are the only lustful ones, because women cheat a lot as well too. God bless you guys. Have a good one.
Shout out to my girl
And
Tech.
last week I have talked,
giving great information. Shout out to all you guys that have been here. Tomorrow is movie night. Movie night, gentlemen. We are going to be doing Which Way Is Up, and we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing Uptown Saturday Night with Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby. So we'll be doing Uptown Saturday Night on Rumble, and we're going to be doing Car Wash. So tomorrow night will be Car Wash and Which Way Is Up. We're going to, Uptown Saturday Night. So we're going to be meeting here on YouTube for about the first hour, and then we're going to do like last time. We're going to head over to Rumble. So get your popcorn and your beer together, because we're going to have a great time looking at Uptown Saturday Night and watching Car Wash. Mañana. Shout out to all you guys that have been here for the second round. Appreciate you, gentlemen. Let's give us some outro videos to enjoy. Yes, sir. He said, I had to go buy that 36 Chambers of Shaolin. Yes, sir. Shout out to you guys. We're going to have some more Kung Fu movies put off in there, but we're going to do tomorrow 2 blaxploitation movies. So shout out to you guys. Let me get this right here. Get these outros together.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all.
I could take a break from the